student organization, which is very
All right, we're ready.
important. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Good.
All right, it's 7 o'clock, and on behalf of the school board, we thank you for being here in person or virtually. I'm Heather Staggs, president of the school board, and to my left is Luke Jackson, vice president, Dan Conway, secretary, Jackie Deckard, member, and Matt Hankins, member. To my right is Superintendent Eric Boland and Assistant Superintendent Susie Lips. So if you will all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and moment of silence, please. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you. First up, we're going to have staff recognition. Mrs. Lips.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I want to recognize John R. Wooden Middle School social studies teacher, Josh Bain. Please come forward. Josh, we are proud to announce that Josh Bain has been nominated for the Gilder Lehrman National History Teacher of the Year Award. Started in 2004, the History Teacher of the Year Award highlights the crucial importance of history education by honoring exceptional American history teachers from elementary school through high school. Josh, who has been a teacher in the MSD of Martinsville since 2001, was nominated by a parent of one of his students. Congratulations tonight, Josh Bain. Let's all hear it for him. Josh, you want to say something here?
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Everyone's familiar face. I've taught almost every one of your children, or coached them, or both. So it's a great privilege to be here, and thanks for your support.
Well, with over 20 years of service to the school district, you have impacted a lot of students and a lot of families. So we greatly appreciate your investment here. Thank you.
Congratulations. All right, next up, student recognition.
Tonight, from Martinsville High School, we have Mr. Jeff Bell, our high school principal, with us this evening. He's going to introduce Mr. Cragen and his group of DECA students. Let's welcome Mr. Jeff Bell.
Just like to say a few words to the kids. Why don't you come on up front there by the board, and we can praise you, talk about you. Look how sharp they look. Very good representative of Martinsville High School. But they advanced to the national competition for DECA here in the last part of April, first part of May. And, one of their projects, I think, I'm not sure Mr. Cragen is going to tell you a little bit more, Gold Standard, they turned just making old slushies, just general slushies, into a big business with, a lot of strategy. It wasn't just a fundraiser. It was thinking how to do it, when to do it, looking at products, who's your market, when we're going to do it. I know there were a lot of football fans during the hot months that were very appreciative at football games, be able to buy your guys' slushies. But they were recognized by the state as the gold standard for that project, and they have advanced in the nationals, and we're very, very proud of them. They are just great representatives of Martinsville High School. I'd like Mr. Cragen to come in up here and tell you a little bit about them and introduce the students.
Thank you, Mr. Bell. First off, I want to thank the administrative staff at the high school, Principal One, for their continued support, and then donating the slushie machine. Keys and Ice would have never evolved into what it is now, a 2-year business. And these kids right here have worked their tail off, creating a business plan, and it's gotten to the point in the past 2 years where I've just kind of been able to sit back and watch them flourish in their learning, and each one of those individuals has become more of a business professional. And that's what DECA stands for. You're teaching the kids to have some self-initiative, self-motivation, and these kids show up before school starts, grab product, mix product, and they stay after school, clean the machine, and get stuff done without being told to do so. And that's really nice to see. That's what we're looking for out of employees and community and things like that. So my president, Rajvi Patel, has been with us for 2 years as DECA president, and she has a lot of business history in her family and things. She does an excellent job leading by example. And I can't say enough good things about how much of a leader she is in the DECA program. And then Andrew is our vice president, AJ, and he will probably be moving up to the president role next year. And he has done a great job for 2 years now in the slushy business and doing our TV nights. And then we've got 3 new ones this year. Caleb Wiggins, there in the middle, Brian Poirier, Savannah Ellis, all of which have done a great job this year representing Martinsville High School and doing the gold standard. So I'm really proud of them. It's all about the kids, and I can't say enough good things about their work ethic and their being good people. So thank you for that. Roger, did you want to say anything?
I love it.
Going back to what I originally said about not having to do anything, just sitting back and watching the kids flourish. The kids had an opportunity to go to nationals last year, and that was held in Anaheim, California, and it wasn't a possibility at all, just due to the cost of the travel and things. And with this being the second year that they've qualified for national competition, and Rajvi being a senior, she's taken it upon herself to contact, I don't know how many businesses on her own. I'm finding out things after the fact that she's got Dine to Donates going on and all kinds of stuff. And that's what I want out of DECA. I want kids taking the initiative, not being told to, hey, go here, go there. But I bet she's contacted over, how many businesses have you contacted? Handwritten letters to 20 different businesses and contacted restaurant owners and things like that. So like I said, leads by example, and I just can't say enough good things about her. So does a great job. So go ahead, Rod.
Hi, my name is Rajvi Patel, and I'm a senior at Martinsville High School. I'm also the DECA president, chapter president for Martinsville DECA. I would like to say some things about ICDC. So ICDC is International Career Development Conference. ICDC is a life-changing opportunity that can help students develop marketing, management, business, leadership, and career skills while representing our school at an international level. And as Mr. Cregan said about Dine to Donate, it's at Tres Caminos, April 1st, from open to close. And we would like for all of you to join there and help us fundraise. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cragen and the DECA students for being here this evening.
Yes, so at this time, if you don't want to stay for the regular meeting, you can run. But feel free to stay if you want. This is your exit strategy right now. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you. All right. Courtney, do we have any comments? No. Okay. All right. So moving on, we have our consent agenda, which consists of board minutes, payroll claims, check claims, budgetary claims, personnel report, and consent agenda. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion, we accept the consent agenda.
Okay.
I'll second.
Okay, and any discussion? All right, all in favor signify by stating aye.
Aye.
And opposed? Motion passes.
Okay, overnight stay, we have our softball team. It's going to Terre Haute. They do that annually. No district funds are expended. I recommend approval of this overnight for the softball team.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion, we approve the softball overnight.
I'll second it, Heather. Okay, and any discussion? All right, all in favor signify by stating aye.
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carries.
The next one is School Nutrition Association Annual Conference. in San Antonio, Texas. No district funds are expended, and I recommend approval of this conference.
I'll make the motion, Heather, to approve the School Nutrition Association Annual National Conference.
I'll second.
All right. Do I have any discussion? All right, all in favor signify by stating aye.
Aye.
And opposed? Motion
The,
carries.
the next one dovetails with our presentation there with DECA, the national competition that's held in Orlando, Florida. It'll take place April 25th through the 30th. I recommend approval. I know who's going to jump on that one.
All right, I'm planning on it. I'll make a motion that we approve DECA to go to the ICDC competition in Orlando, Florida.
I'll second it.
All right, any discussion? All right, all in favor signify by stating aye.
Aye.
And opposed?
Should have asked if we could go.
You're fine.
Chaperone.
Motion carries.
The next one is the USAD Nationals. That's April 29th through the 4th in Des Moines, Iowa. And no district funds are going to be expended for that. That's our decathlon. So I recommend approval for that.
I'll make the motion to approve the USAD National.
I'll second.
All right, any discussion? All right, all in favor signify by stating aye.
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carries.
The next one is the Sprung System Aquatic Center visit in Idaho. I recommend approval for that one.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion. We approve the Sprung System Aquatic Center visit.
I'll second it.
And any discussion? All in favor signify by stating aye.
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next up, we have our curriculum report.
Thank you very much. Starting tonight, we have a programming presentation, and tonight we are going to share a short animation overview of the MSD of Martinsville Police Department. Please enjoy.
At the MSD of Martinsville, the police department has an essential role in keeping our school community safe. Officers are always on the move and ready to respond to any situation. The MSD police are ILEA certified, receiving the same level of training as city police officers. With 2 canine officers trained in narcotics detection, the team is fully equipped to handle a wide variety of calls for service. Officers also support various programs to promote student safety. Through Stop It, an anonymous reporting app, students can report bullying, safety concerns, and more straight to the officers. The District SAVE program educates students about the dangers of vaping through after-hours classes. Officers are also the liaison for truancy and work closely with the district and city courts to address attendance issues. Safety at the MSD of Martinsville is the #1 priority and proactive. Customized security plans ensure that all staff are prepared for various emergencies and situations. Following the ALICE protocol, regular safety drills are conducted to certify everyone is prepared. The MSD of Martinsville is dedicated to creating a safe and secure environment for students, staff, and families. Safety is everyone's responsibility, and the MSD police are here to help.
Okay, I would like to make a couple of comments on that here real quick and address our audience, address our school community, address our families, especially the ones out there in virtual land. We really need your help. This week has been a trying week for our schools with the threats, the comments, the social media posts, that type of thing where students feel cavalier just to make comments. Back whenever I was a kid, you might make a comment to a buddy, I'm going to kill you. That's not the same today. It's unacceptable to say, I want to go to the school and shoot it up. I'm so mad I could blow it up. I'm so mad I could do. You can't make those kind of comments today because that's serious stuff. Because kids' lives are in jeopardy. It throws everybody in turmoil. It causes issues where we have to expend resources and time, effort, and energy to try to guarantee that our kids are safe and that our staff is safe. That's our most important job outside of educating our kids, to give them the best educational environment that we possibly can. This is where we need your help, parents. You talk to your children about this social media pariah that is upon us. They have got to get off of the social media to where they're making comments about dissing their colleagues, their friends, their peers, the bullying aspect, but the threats. Those kind of threats. Let me just give you, for instance, the last threat that we had. And I'm not going to go into great detail, but I'm going to give the public enough to where you can appreciate what this board has done, prioritizing safety, and what our police department has done to ensure that safety. We had a report that come from a federal agency that came to our 911 dispatch. 911 dispatch contacted our police department and said that there's a possible gun issue at the high school. And within 4 minutes, we were able to have our law enforcement and our administration at the high school have the situation contained, under control, and ensuring that there were no weapons or issues that was going to put our kids and staff in jeopardy. 4 minutes. I can tell you this, 4 years ago, that would have been impossible. Impossible. How's that possible today? Because we have our own police force. We have a police officer that's there every day at the high school. We have 2 other officers that are ours and a part-time officer that's in our rotation now. And we have 2 officers from the city or the county that are filling in the contract. So this board has prioritized that, put monies aside to ensure that. And then on top of that, we've invested in a new radio system that you guys might remember just 2 years ago and got it up implemented last year. And we implemented the new camera system. And I can tell you this, we were able with the radio system to find out where the kid was, or the kids were, and be able to help get the police and administration where they needed to be in that 4-minute window. So the radios were essential in that. On top of that, the video cameras that we have the state-of-the-art #1 rated camera system out there. We went with the iPhone version, and I'm not saying iPhone because it's Verkada is our system. That's the one we utilize. And with our capabilities, we have facial recognition, and we were able to determine the path to make sure that nobody had done anything prior to the students being apprehended or being corralled. They were able to find their path, every camera they touched through the course of the day, and every action that they possibly did. And that was done in the matter of minutes. They were able to determine that. That's ensuring the safety of our students and our staff. So I want to thank the board for investing in that, prioritizing safety. I want to thank our police. We just put that up there. But I want to thank them for their efforts. And I want to thank the administration team for carrying out the protocols and ensuring the safety of our students and our staff. And I think it would behoove us as a community to applaud them right now as a big thank you for all that. And I'm going to lead the charge on it. So thank you very much.
I think we also need to, the prior board too was big, Michelle Baugh and Don Lips, they really pushed for this as well. So this has been a long time coming, but.
Yeah, it doesn't happen
No,
in a
doesn't
vacuum.
happen overnight,
And
but yeah.
this is an important step for
Yep,
us. So
yep.
thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Boland. Also tonight, we want to give a big shout out to the MSD of Martinsville Transportation Department, the Transportation Co-Directors Brad Beaton and Lisa Callahan, bus drivers, and other transportation staff members. All of the MSD of Martinsville buses have passed the 2025 State Police Bus inspections at 100%.
That's rare.
Congratulations to the Transportation Department. Also, a shout out goes to Smith Fine Arts Academy Principal Ray Floyd, musical director Kari Palma, and participating students and staff. The Smith School Students Annie production opened this week at Martinsville High School and was a huge success. Congratulations to that group of students and that school. Open enrollment for 2025-2026 began in February. Open enrollment is the time period that parents in our district or from other districts can enroll their children in Martinsville schools for next school year. Families can enroll by clicking on the enrollment icon on the district website. Kindergarten enrollment. The district continues to welcome all kindergarten students at kindergarten orientations at all 7 Martinsville elementary schools. If you want to enroll your 5-year-old in kindergarten, please reach out to the district at 765-342-6641 or any one of the other elementary schools. Popsicles for pre-K is our event that is scheduled for April 2nd. The district will begin enrollment for pre-K students who will be 4 years old by August 1st, 2025. Popsicles for pre-K enrollment fair will be at Central Education Center on April 2nd from 5 to 7 p.m. We're excited to see you there. Upcoming events, other than the pre-K enrollment, is the State Math Bowl competition at Bell Intermediate Academy on April 15th, and of course, our class of 2025 graduation on May 23rd. Thank you, everyone, for attending this evening.
Okay, the next thing we have is first read only. These are the policies. You'll have those. If you have questions, comments, or something, let us know what those might be, and then we would entertain those in the next board meeting for second read. Old business, since I covered the police aspect, that's it. You're not going to hear me anymore, Ms. Deckard? Try to get that clock ticking, right? Thank you very much. She's subtle, isn't she? Okay, the next one is second read items for policy, or items 1 through, make sure I get it right, 7. And I'd like to see if we could pass them all at one time unless you want to separate any out. So I would recommend approval items, action items 1 through 7, the policies for the second read.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion, Heather, to accept the, the policies that have been placed before us.
All right, in a second.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All right, all in favor signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, the next thing we have is approval of Martinsville High School ECA Club, Environmental Club. I recommend approval of that.
All right, do I have a motion?
I make a motion that we approve the Martinsville High School ECA Club Environmental Club.
In a second.
I'll second it.
All right, and discussion? All in favor signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
The next one is the approval of Martinsville High School ECA Club, the Key Club. I recommend approval.
All right, do I have a
I'll
motion?
make a motion to approve the Martinsville High School ECA Key Club.
I'll second.
Thank you. And any discussion? All in favor signify by stating aye.
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carries.
The next one's the approval of the Project Lead the Way training grant, $2,500. Recommend approval.
I'll make a motion that we approve the Project Lead the Way training grant for $2,500.
All right. A second?
I'll second.
All right. All in favor signify by stating aye.
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carries.
The next one is a donation from Anonymous to the Martinsville Dance Marathon in the staggering amount of $5,000. I recommend approval.
That's
I'd like to meet Anonymous.
nice. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion, Heather, to approve the donation to the MHS Dance Marathon.
All right.
I'll second it.
And any discussion? All in favor signify by stating aye.
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carries.
That's all I have there.
All right. All right. Courtney, do we have anybody for public comment? Yes. Okay. All right. So during our public comment portion, a visitor that wishes to speak regarding any district topic may do so according to policy 167.3. The district will be required to state, or I'm sorry, the visitor will be required to state his or her full name and address and will be given a 3-minute allotment of time. Feedback or answers to questions will be provided before the next board meeting and/or during old business section of the next board meeting. It shall not be permissible to orally present or discuss complaints against individual employees. Such charges or complaints shall be presented to all board members in writing and shall be signed by the person making the charge or complaint. We appreciate everyone's cooperation and look forward to working together for the betterment of the district.
Hi, my name is Georgiana Eggers. I live at 490 North Marion Street. I am employee of MSD. I'm happy to be an employee of MSD. I have never been to a board meeting except for when they did a raise and I didn't do anything. I just sat back there and be good like I always do. But today, I don't know what this is about and I'm out of line. I want you to tell me, but I'm not coming as you as a driver. I'm coming as to you guys as an issue. It happened at school over my granddaughter. And we have reached out to several of the members of the board and we haven't got any recalls back. So do I address the question here or do you want me to wait?
You would, if you would, please, you can get a hold of me and
Okay.
I would be glad to talk with you about the issue.
Okay,
Would that be okay?
that's
And
fine.
what we'll do is I will be on a trip tomorrow, not a vacation trip, but project trip
Okay.
tomorrow out of state. But I will be back next week
Okay,
during spring break
okay.
that we can talk unless you're going to be gone, but then we could also.
No,
meet right
I'll be
after.
here because this really needs to be addressed.
You and I then can communicate next week and get a time to sit down. Would that be okay?
Okay, I'll hold you to that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Superintendent comments.
Well, I don't have much here, but I do want to remind everybody the high school is hosting the state chess tournament again this year. We did that 2 years ago. Unbelievable turnout from around the state, and our host team there at the high school, our chess club, and the volunteers, the parents, the whole group, they do a fantastic job. So looking forward to that. My wife and I are on concession duty Saturday. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see the kids competing, doing something I would never be able to do. I can barely do checkers, but they do a fantastic job and we're proud to host. We had so many compliments from the visitors 2 years ago. That's why they wanted to come back, because our team did such a fantastic job. I'm not talking about just the players. I'm talking about our host team. Did a fantastic job putting Martinsville in a perfect light to shine on our hospitality. And that's a great thing for Martinsville. So if you get an opportunity to come out and support the chess club or to buy some concessions to support the team that way, come out and see us. It's going to be at the high school Saturday. Obviously, spring break we mentioned next week. Don't send your kids to school. I know some of you might want to, but enjoy the break, enjoy the respite with your family, friends, and colleagues. Then we have pre-K enrollment that starts April 2nd, right? That's actually all that I have. So I know it's a surprise.
That is, I am shocked.
Okay, good job.
Can I say one thing about pre-K enrollment, just in case you're wondering about cost and that kind of thing? We do have free vouchers, free scholarships, and reduced rate scholarships available for families, and every family is welcome to sign up and to explore that opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, do I have any board member comments?
I just want to congratulate all the kids who recently took the iRead, did really well on it, worked hard on it. So kudos to them and their teachers.
Absolutely. And then as Superintendent Boland mentioned, spring break is next week. So if you are traveling, safe travels and enjoy time with your family and friends if you do get to go somewhere. But hopefully you can have the time to refresh and come back renewed and
Finish strong.
finish strong.
I also had some comments I wanted to make real quick. I was really pleased to see that we hosted again the IHSA Boys Regional, and I was told by the members that Kip and Jeff did an excellent job with that, and it brings a lot to the community when we have those schools here and puts a good light on the Martinsville community. I also was really pleased to see the Academic Decathlon and DECA both going to state and national competition. And also, I wanted to remember a former teacher who passed away. She had several years of service, was Marilyn Rosenbaum at Smith Elementary.
All right. I will take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
I'll second.
All right. All in favor? Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you all for coming.